walking you through how to get logged into your crew account and really start using our new platform. There's a few little steps, so we thought it would be helpful to kind of walk you through from purchase all the way into kind of posting in the community. Now, I have already gone and post. You want to make sure at this point that you have actually purchased your subscription. So that's something I've already done. And you're going to want to go into your email. Now, if you have Gmail like I do, you might find that under primary, you're not seeing anything. You're going to maybe want to go under that promotion tab in order to find the emails from us. And the first thing that you're going to look for is this order confirmation email. This is just going to confirm your order, and there's also some directions here if you need it. The most important step in order to access Crew is you need to create an account in our shop if you don't already have one and log in. That is the key to accessing Crew. So we're giving you directions to do that here so you can create a new account or you can log into an existing one. If you don't have an account with Crew, you may end up getting one of these customer activation emails, so you can also activate it there. That's going to happen automatically. And once you activate, you're going to get a customer account confirmation email. And the third email you're going to get from us is a welcome to the crew email. And so this is just going to walk you through step by step, basically the things that I'm going to show you right now in a video. So that's also there. So we just wanted to make sure that there's multiple ways for you to get logged in. Now, once you've created your account, you're going to go to our Closet Core Patterns account page here and you're going to log in. And the first thing that you're going to see is this kind of Closet Core Crew navigation box. And this is going to help you navigate around the site. So the first link is this month's homepage. So this is the link that is going to change. The design of this page is basically going to change every month. We're calling it kind of a theme page. And so it's going to change each month depending on what pattern. So when you get logged in, if you want to know what the pattern is this month and what content there is around it, you're going to click on this. Your past crew library, I will show you in a moment. That basically shows you all of the patterns that you have access to. And then we have our crew membership admin. And so if you need to cancel your membership or make any changes, that's where you're going to go for that. So let's go check out our this month's homepage. And we are filming this in January 2023. So here's Parchment. And right from the start, you are able to download the Parchment jacket. So I'm just going to show you what that opens. This opens the product page for Parchment where you're able to download the pattern. So that happens right here. You can also, once again, visit your crew library. So this is going to show you all of the patterns you have access to because we're just getting started. Of course, we only have Parchment here, but eventually this will get populated with more patterns. And then as you scroll down, you can see every month we're going to create kind of a fun mood board with some ideas to kind of get your sewing juices going. You'll also be able to watch the introduction video to the pattern. You'll be able to click on the join live event button if you are a plus or unlimited member. Unfortunately, if you're essential, you don't get access to live events. So clicking on that button will take you to basically a 404 page error. You'll have access to the crew community. And then if we scroll a little bit further down, we will be curating resources every month to help you sew your garment. So these are going to be a mix of video tutorials, blog tutorials. We might link to some external sites. For example, with Parchment, we're linking to some kind of expert quilters who might be able to explain some different quilting concepts. So all of those links will be there. We might have another section here if there's more to share, like for example, with Parchment, we're sharing all of our free patterns so you can practice your quilting. And then if you're a plus or unlimited member, this is where you will also be able to view the exclusive video we're going to create every month for you. So this might be about fitting, pattern making, construction. The plus and unlimited members get access to that, and this is where you get to watch that. And then we also have a kind of fabric section. So we just wanted to make it really easy to shop for those crew patterns. So obviously we're partnering with our sister brand Core Fabrics, and this is where we'll have kind of a dynamic slider where you can view, for example, the kits that we've created, any of the specific notions or fabrics we suggest for that pattern. These should take you directly to Core Fabrics where you can purchase all of these things. We also are including just a basic supply list so you have an idea of what you're going to need to create your project. And then if you shop on this Shop Curated Supplies button, you'll get taken to that dynamic collection at Core Fabrics that'll have all of these products that you see here. And then at the very end of the theme page, we just have a little reminder about how discounts work. So once again, if you are a Plus or Unlimited member, you get a standing 10 or 15% discount to the Closet Core Patterns shop. And that is good for PDF patterns, print patterns, sewing kits, things like that, courses. Um, and so that works automatically. If you are logged into your account and you go to checkout, you are going to see that discount applied at checkout. And I'm just going to show you, for example, exactly how that works. There's no discount code that you need to enter. I'm just going to go into this, our Closet Core shop. I'm going to add to cart, and I just want to show you when I go to checkout that discount is automatically being applied. You can see it right here. Note that we are not combining this discount. So if we're having a sale and we're offering 20 or 25% off, you're not going to be able to add this in addition. But this is just great year round. If you want to get any of our products and you're Plus or Unlimited, you can access this, and it's entirely automatic. So just scrolling back up here, some of the other places that you're going to want to go are to download, for example, your pattern. And so to download the pattern, you're just going to go click on this. And it's a little bit weird because you're actually going to have to go through checkout. So you're going to have to add it to your cart and go through checkout just like you would with any other product on our site. And what this does is adds this to your customer account essentially. If I go back to my account now, if I refresh because I've added that to my cart, this pattern now shows up in my order history. So even if I go and unsubscribe to Crew later on, because I've downloaded that pattern, it now lives in my account history. And so I can go download that pattern at a later date. So what we recommend to everybody is regardless of when you are signing up for Crew, and regardless of whether or not you want to use the pattern as it's released every month, it's just best practice. Every month, just go in and download that pattern, even if you don't want to use it right away, because it saves it to your account history. And then if you go and cancel your Crew membership at a later date, you still have access to it. And have a policy that once you cancel your Crew membership, we are not giving access to past patterns that you had access to when you were an active member. We want you to think about this as almost like a Netflix subscription. If you are cancel your Netflix subscription, you don't necessarily think that you're not going to be able to go back and watch the videos that they released, for example, while you were an active member. So Crew works the same way. You really have to get into that habit of downloading these patterns so you have access to them regardless of how long you want to stay subscribed. So now that we have that in our order history, we'll also get sent another, probably, let me see if it came in yet. Hasn't come in yet, but you will also get an order confirmation email for the pattern that includes, oh, yeah, here we go. You're going to get another order confirmation email, and this is going to include a download link right here for that pattern. So once again, get in the habit of downloading that pattern every month. And then the other big part of Crew is the community. This is something we're really excited about. This is a wonderful way to find other people that are as passionate about sewing as you are, as we are, and do it outside of Instagram. I'm not going to get into how excited we are to kind of get away from the social media ecosphere for this place. But this is what this is. This is a place to get into it, to have more opportunity to talk. You can really post like a long form post with lots of photos, just like any forum. Think of it like Reddit or anything like that. But this is like a really safe, inclusive space that we have created. So once you've created your profile for the community, I've already done that, unfortunately, so I can't walk you through exactly how that happens, but you can go and change your visible last name. So if you don't want to have a visible last name, you can just go by your first name. And there's also an opportunity to opt in or opt out of the weekly digest. So the app that we're using for our community is called Peerboard. And by default, they will log you into these weekly digest emails. We unfortunately couldn't make that an opt out by default. You're opted in. So when you are creating your profile, if you don't want to get that weekly digest, just click no. I think there's like a little button here, and that will opt you out. So you're not getting that weekly weekly email. The other thing about Peerboard is that as you default, I'm gonna leave that in. As you default, posting and leaving comments, you are gonna notice that Peerboard's going to send you emails if anybody upvotes or replies. If you don't want to get those emails, you can just unsubscribe. We realize that's annoying, but unfortunately, we have no control over the frequency of that. So once you're logged into our community, the first thing we want you to do is just to go and read the community guidelines. We've got some kind of ground rules that we'd like you to follow as you're posting. I can imagine, it's basically just be kind. I think I could summarize all of this as use common sense and be kind, but please go and read that. And also go to our introduce yourself section where you can kind of tell us a little bit about yourself. This is really fun. This is a fun feature. Once that's done, you can go and start posting. So we've got a general section. We have a section for crew patterns. So if you're making a crew pattern and you want to talk about it, you need help, you need advice, you want to share what you're making, that happens there. If you want to talk about closet core patterns, we have a section for that. If you just need specific fitting help and advice, regardless of whether or not it's even a closet core or crew pattern, this place is our opportunity to kind of tap into the hive mind. So that is where those types of posts go. If you'd like to share a finished make, just to brag, that's where Share Your Makes goes. And then feedback, if you have anything you'd like us to know, please leave it there. We will be checking that all of the time to see what improvements we can be making. Now, if you see any content on the community that makes you uncomfortable or that you think violates our community guidelines, you can click in these little 3 dots up here and click report, and those reports get sent to us, and we will be moderating for problematic content. So that's where that exists. And then finally, if at any time you need to manage your account settings, this is where you're going to do it. You're going to go to Crew Membership Admin. And so this is where you're able to cancel a membership if you'd like. If you want to cancel your next renewal, that's where it's going to happen. One thing we want you to note is that because we drop all of our content on the first of the month, your subscription renews on the kind of anniversary of the day you signed up. So if you signed up on January 15th and you're not canceling, you're renewing, it will renew. You will be charged on the 15th of every month. However, if you cancel, we will end your subscription by the last day of the current month. So if it's January 29th and you're canceling, you'll no longer be able to access the Crew platform as of the 31st of January, because if we don't do that, all of a sudden you're going to be able to access content you haven't paid for. So that's just one thing to note. If you're canceling, it really is only good until the end of the month. The other thing we want you to be aware of is at this point, the app that we are using to handle the subscriptions doesn't let us easily upgrade. There basically is no function to upgrade. So if you're a Plus or Essential member and you want to upgrade to our annual unlimited plan, you have to go through checkout just like you're going to go back to this how it works page. You're going to add that Crew Unlimited to your cart. You're going to go and check out. And what we want you to do is go back to this account management page and make sure you cancel your original monthly subscription. Right now, the app doesn't have that functionality to just do an easy upgrade. It's something we're waiting for, but we just don't want you to get charged twice. So if you upgrade, just make sure you go here and you only have you only have one active membership at a time. And I think that sums it up. We're so excited that you're here. The Crew is something we've been working on for the last year. This is our opportunity to really have fun and start being able to just produce patterns every month. It's just like we're just absolutely so excited about this. And personally, I'm so excited to have a community where I can go and connect with you and not have it on social media in this kind of safe, inclusive environment. We're just really, really excited that you're here. Thank you so much for joining. Please let us know in feedback ways that we can improve. And otherwise, we really hope you get a lot out of this subscription and a lot out of being a crew member. Thank you so, so much. Have a great day.